Point of View is back, and we're happy to be back with you for the new season. The desert is alive. People have come to town. Restaurants are full, and let's talk live theater. We are here today and so happy to be here with our resident Mormon boy, Steven Fales. His new show is this Sunday. It's a show that he's done, but new for the season, right?
Yeah, it's called Mormon Boy.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why is it called Mormon Boy. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, I've become this Mormon Boy because of this one-man play that I did off Broadway, and I've done it all over the world, and I've tweaked it and I've dusted it off, and we're going to do it as a benefit for Safe House of the Desert.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Yes,
okay.
This Sunday at 3 o'clock at the Camelot Theater. And tickets are at mormonboy.com, and I couldn't be more excited to do this after a long pandemic pause. And
I know you have quite an audience already, but there still are some seats left. And to benefit Safe House, which really is an organization that helps youth in crisis, did you have any association with Safe House prior to doing this play?
Well, I found out about this through my research into human trafficking, and that is a subject really dear to my heart, in that I feel I got out of a human trafficking situation when I was in New York. So the show is actually a lot about going from one extreme of super duper Mormonism to another extreme of the underworld of New York City. And then finding this middle ground where it's more healthy and it's a better place to be.
And it is a true story of your life.
Yes. I was formally excommunicated from the Mormon Church. I had been on a Mormon mission, BYU, married in the temple, 2 kids, did everything perfectly, except when I came out, they threw me out. And I was homeless. And I moved to New York City. And I did the best I could, and I thought, well, I could pay child support by escorting. And so I took some left turns that almost destroyed me.
Oh, and this is all in the play.
This is all in the play, and it's really funny, but it's very serious.
This guy is hysterical. So don't think it's a downer, but it is. Like the way you mix it. I mean, you created this when?
Well, I'm an oxy-Mormon, and so the show is about getting out of the life and getting out of the sex industry and finding a middle ground and being the best dad I can be. And I put my life together by writing the show. Mm-hmm. And
when did you write the show?
It started as a 5-minute stand-up routine at Caroline's on Broadway in 2001. And I kept developing it, and I finally got to do it off Broadway at the Soho Playhouse for like 4 months. And then I've toured it. And the last time I performed before the pandemic shut me down, I was in Melbourne, Australia.
Mm-hmm. I do remember that.
Yeah. So I've had this wonderful break here in Palm Springs, and it's time to get back up on stage. And so let's do this for Safe House, and I'll be taking it back on the road.
Well, this will be great. And tickets can be purchased at the door, right?
Yes, they can, but it's best if you go to mormonboy.com because we don't have a huge staff, and we want to start on time.
This is true, yes. Okay,
yeah,
and you are in the large theater.
It's the 500-seat theater.
This is fantastic.
And here's the thing about this. Almost 20 years ago, when I was developing this, I did this as a staged reading in the Camelot Theater, the 500-seat space, and we raised money for DAP, the Desert AIDS Project. Mm-hmm. So I've come full circle, and I get to do it again.
This is fantastic. And I have seen the play, but in an earlier rendition, so I'm very excited to see the new Mormon Boy. That's this Sunday at 3 o'clock, November 17th at the Palm Springs Cultural Center. Steven, thank you so much for being with us.
My very special pleasure.
Thank you.